I got 2 Z traps here, and I've been using floating fish food. But they're both cleaned out. I've had this one has been cleaned out once. But now that's the second time that one and that one over there has been cleaned out. And I don't know. I've caught 2 coons here so far, but just I don't know, that's puzzling me. How they're getting, because I'm filling the bottom up, so they're stealing it from underneath my trigger. Bothering me. I got to figure that out. It's kind of interesting. I wish I had like a polarized lens that I could put on this thing, but checking my beaver traps, still nothing doing, which is expected. No fresh sign, which it was. There was very minimal sign to begin with, so I suspected it was one, a kind of a bachelor beaver getting pushed out. There's another pond, a bigger pond. There's another pond up the drainage, and then just down the drainage, I mean 200 yards past the dam is a lake, a big lake. So there's no shortage of opportunities for beavers to come up in here. But this is a spot where I was suspecting that his bank den was. Underneath this tree, you really can't see, I apologize for the shadows, but you can see right between the tree and what looked like an old root or something, there's a hole, appears to be a hole that goes up underneath the tree. Well, the other day, it was pure sand. You could see it, it was shiny, it was white. Well, since we've got all the rain, the creek rose probably 6 inches, has dropped down now, but you see, there is no traffic coming out of there that's obvious. Everything's covered up with leaves. That tells me there's not a beaver, or there's nothing coming out of this hole anymore. So that's a good sign in this situation, because the landowner's wanting the beavers gone. And that's, the kind of the situation that you get into if you're doing like nuisance work or control work is you're trying to remove all the critters, and it's not always easy to tell if you've achieved your goal. So just looking for opportunities, like seeing, I didn't necessarily specifically look for that, but when I came to look, I noticed that, hey, you know what, there's obviously no traffic coming in and out of there again. So just a little tip there if you're ever doing control work or just trapping in general. So far, I've got 2 squirrels and a nice big roadkill gray fox. So not blowing it out of the water by any means, but I got something to skin tonight, so I'm proud of that. We got 2 more traps to check, and that's going to be it. It's supposed to be rain starting tonight at 11, so we'll see. If it doesn't rain too bad, I'm gonna try to get back out. Maybe Saturday. It's got to be Saturday because we're decorating my grandmother's Christmas tree Sunday. Get back out Saturday and try to get some more fresh sets out and pick up the pace a little bit. The action's kind of died down. I like keeping the skin nice bloody. Looks like I had a visit here, but maybe not enough to attract his attention. He was so close to the pan there. And it looks like I had a visit over here too. It didn't do me any good though. Again, my bait and lure, or my lure, is killer. This is that XXX lure, and this is Rusty Johnson's Justice. You can tell, man, they're wanting that. This is one of those situations, though. This is just a regular pan trap. I'm assuming this is a gray fox. I can't tell if that's multiple tracks or one. But anyway, this is one of those situations where I wonder Like if I had an expander pan here, if he'd have stepped there, he would have got, you know, it would have fired. Now I did have a pull out from the expander pan. So I don't know, that's one of the things that I'm really interested in, intrigued to see how that plays out is, you know, how is my overall catch? Does it increase my catch and I get a few pull-outs, but still overall my catch is increased? Or, you know, how does it affect? That's one of the things, because, you know, the pull-outs is definitely something that, is a concern. But if you go from catching 5 foxes and missing 5 foxes that step everywhere but your trap, you go to catching 8 foxes with the expander pan and having 2 pull out, well then your net up on foxes and up on catches, right? So that's the thing that intrigues me about them. I'm super excited to finish the season out with them and use them more and see what the results I get. I was just looking. There's a track there for size reference. I believe that's a fox. Maybe that's a pretty good sized fox track, though. Maybe a red fox. I need me about 14 more trail cameras, but ones that actually worked. I'm gonna kind of brush this in. I'm gonna move that rock back because I don't like that rock there, and see if maybe we can dupe this sucker in coming in here and getting caught. I may wind up having to add a second trap here. You know, if he's steady coming and working from that side, well then maybe I put a trap right there, blend it in, keep my pattern right here. That's one kind of tactic for dealing with diggers and dealing with little tricksters that's trying to, you know, put something else where they're not expecting it, while keeping what they are expecting in the same place. So we'll see.